Oh, I didn't know it was Colton was in the band.
Yeah, because Kyle got a private drummer because of Colton. Because he has that huge instrument. I think he's the chief.
Yeah, that's right.
So the bus driver felt bad for him. So she did a drop off.
Amen.
Good evening. It's so good to see all of you all tonight. Thank you for making out to our 6th grade informants and our jazz band concert this evening. If we haven't met before, my name is Maddie Kane and I'm the director of bands here at Lakewood Middle School, and I have the honor and privilege of getting to work with these students that you see here every single day, which is just so much fun, and I love the job that I have. So we are going to do this concert in 2 different sections. The 6th graders will kick it off, and then we will finish it up with our jazz band at the end. 6th grade band is a lot of fun because in elementary school, you get music class, but you're not really playing instruments in the same way that we do here. Show of hands from the audience, how many of you were in band at one point or played an instrument? Awesome, that's awesome. So, back when we were learning instruments, and myself included, you probably were in a band where all the instruments were together in one room at the same time, and your band director was trying to teach all those instruments at the same time. Band has moved forward a little bit since then, and so now we divide our 6th grade beginning classes into 3 different groups. We have a 4th hour woodwinds class where the flutes, clarinets, and saxophones meet. We have a 5th hour brass class where trumpet, trombone, horn, and tuba, and euphonium all meet. And then our last class that we have is our percussion class. And so this is awesome because students get more individualized attention on their instrument from me, and then it's less chaos at the same time. It's a lot more fun that way. So we're going to start off with a little snippet of how we learn our rhythms in 6th grade band. A huge part of musical literacy in schools is knowing how to read music, and that starts from a rhythmic place. So we're learning about quarter notes, we're learning about half notes, whole notes, dotted half notes. We got to 8th notes this week, or 2 weeks ago, which was awesome, and these students are rocking it. So, without further ado, we are going to show you our first rhythm demonstration. 6th grade, this is chart 2. There we go. So in that first demonstration, we showed you our half notes and quarter notes that we learned. That was what we did in the first 2 weeks of school. That was August for us. So we've since moved way past that, and I think we're going to show you something a little bit harder, because now we've added some rests, which means that we're not going to make any rhythms on those spots. So here's chart 4, measure 17 to 24. students feel very exposed. It's like, oh, if I'm the only one that says something and the rest, everyone's gonna know because I'm the only one that said it. So it gets a little bit more difficult in that way, but these students have handled it really, really well. The last rhythm chart demonstration we're going to show you tonight involves our eighth notes, which we just learned a couple weeks ago. Eighth notes are subdivisions of time, all rhythms are, but when we're pulsing our voices as you're hearing and tapping our toe, our eighth notes will fit right in with that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Here's our last one. This is chart 7, measures 1 through 8. You're literally taking math and you're saying, I have this amount of time that is just very general and completely has no constraints, and I'm going to figure out how to make it sound like something. And so that's super difficult, but these students have done a great job. We are going to move on to the next portion, which is our mouthpiece demonstration. We're going to start off with the woodwind class. So woodwinds, will you please find your baby instruments? That's what we call our little instruments. The big instruments are the big instruments. So the first demonstration that we will have is from Paisley in our flute section. Paisley is going to demonstrate in front of the class what the flute head joint sounds like, and then the woodwinds will echo her back. So Paisley, whenever you are ready, take it away. All right, Annabelle, take it away. And give it up for Annabelle. Nice work. And our last woodwind feature is from the saxophone section. Paula, come on up. Paula's going to demonstrate the alto sax baby instrument, and then we'll move on to brass. Take it away, Paula. And give it up for our woodwind section. Nice work, woodwind. So that is all of our students from just our 4th hour. So now we're going to move on to our 5th hour, which is our brass class. Our first model for us today will be Ara from the trumpet section. So brass, go ahead and find your baby instruments. Ara, you may go ahead and go up. Whenever you're ready, Ara, take it away. Nice work! And our final model for the evening, representing our low brass section, is Ruben on baritone. Come on up, Ruben. Nice work. That's our 5th hour brass class for you. At this time, woodwinds and brass, you are going to just wait patiently. We're going to listen to our percussion demonstration. And yeah, move on. So percussion class meets during 6th hour, and we work on a lot of fundamentals on a lot of different instruments. That's the really fun thing about percussion class, is that you're not just learning drums, you're not just playing drum set, you're playing xylophones and bass drums and all kinds of different things outside of that scope as well. So, we're going to show you a little bit of our snare drum practice that we've been working on. We're learning a lot of rudiments in class, so we're going to show you some buzz strokes, some flams, some paradiddles, and all kinds of good things. So, give it up for our percussion section. Here we go. The next exercise we're going to play for you emphasizes our, we call them flam taps. It's when both hands are striking the drum at the same time, and it makes a really cool effect. So here is our next demonstration. Into one big exercise. We've got a lot going on here. So, percussion class, this is page 11. People sign up for band in 6th grade here, and while the class says band, it's really just your instrument practice class because you're not with the whole band until the concert. So this is our official band for the first time. Can we show you something that we do in class? I think you're gonna like it. So whenever we get done warming up on our baby instruments and we're getting ready to put our whole instrument together, we have this tradition that we like to do. You guys ready? And it goes like that, like the Avengers, because we're cool, okay? 6th grade, go ahead and get out your first fundamental set number 3. Get set for that, please. The first thing we're going to play for you all together as a full group is, like I said, it's a warm-up that we play at the beginning of class every single day. It's written by John McAllister. He's a band director and composer who actually produces all these warm-ups for free. But then he also creates these really, really cool backing tracks on YouTube that the kids can play along with. And so the first thing we're going to show you today is one of his warm-ups that we do every day in class. So here is McAllister's First Fundamentals. Instruments every single day. It's a little warm up with a fun little video. We have one more thing we're going to play for you this evening. It's one more combined song all together as a group. This song is called Bugler's Dream, and it's based off of a song that you probably know. And if you've heard your student practicing it at home, then you probably already know what's coming. But this has been a ton of fun to put together. We literally put this together on Wednesday for the first time, all together as a full group. So they've been practicing it in their individual hours, but they've been doing it separately. So Wednesday we put it all together, and it sounded really, really cool. I'm super excited for you to hear it. So here is Bugler's Dream. So that's everything you've learned since August. It's so good to show it to you guys finally. I've been waiting. I know, these kids are outstanding. So, 6th grade, this is your relaxing time, okay? So sit back, please don't talk to your neighbor, but you can enjoy the lovely sounds of jazz band. And yeah, you earned your brownies tomorrow. Congrats, guys. I know, I'm bringing brownies tomorrow, by the way. I think they've earned them. Okay, we are going to move over to our 7th and 8th grade jazz band now. The jazz band has 2 pieces prepared for you this evening. The first piece we're going to play for you is called Green Onions. It's a classic swing tune that's been arranged for middle school jazz bands. And it's going to feature a few different soloists as we're getting it transferred over here. Firstly, we're going to feature Lawson and Tristan on trombone as one of our soloists. And then we're going to feature Taylor on trumpet and then Ben on trumpet. Those will be our soloists for Green Onions. Hope you enjoy.